This is Breaking the News. I'm Jana Shortle. So 10 years after Prince's death, a lot of reflection is going on tonight. And we found a gentleman who worked for Prince who has a story showing Prince's legacy isn't just music, it's the lives he actually changed. Here's Heidi.
Crazy, right?
From Northwest Airlines baggage tags
That's his signature.
to his 26-year-old check from Paisley Park.
That was the first check I ever got. This is the notepad that I would use. I can't believe I still have this.
Bob Blake's notebook couldn't possibly fit all the stories he has from his time working for Prince.
It's just given me so much, and I am forever grateful for the opportunity that I've had to be able to work with Prince.
In the mid-90s, Bob was in his early 20s working at Glam Slam in downtown Minneapolis.
His bodyguard would come into the nightclub. He used to have like parties out at his studios, Paisley Park studios. One night he asked me, he's like, hey, can you come out and work the front door and you know, we'll pay you?
What started as a job working security at Paisley Park turned into a position protecting Prince.
I remember the first time he corrected me.
While in LA, someone questioned Bob who was on the bus.
You know, it's nobody, man. AC/DC. Are they on the bus? Yeah, they're on the bus. Well, Prince had his windows open and he was listening to me talk to this guy. Next thing you know, I hear a Bob. He had this real deep voice, Bob. He called me onto the bus and he says, Bob, this is what you're going to say next time. We just want to do our business. We want no problems and we want to be out of here.
Another time, Prince could tell Bob was nervous and asked him about his background.
He would do things like that
Bob is a tribal citizen of Red Lake Nation.
to like calm you down.
Bodyguards would get money from Prince for tipping others.
So you really learned like how to represent him.
And that's something Bob carried with him after leaving the job.
I didn't know how to wear a suit. I didn't know how to talk to these high-level individuals. I feel like it really helped me.
And helped him
This is my brother,
as he navigated tough times.
William Blake, Sergeant Blake.
When his brother suddenly died, Bob became a surrogate father
Those are the kids.
to his brother's kids.
I don't have kids, and so I got this really overwhelming kind of protective feeling, you know, I never had before. And I just wanted to do like these kids a solid. I wanted to solve climate change for them.
Bob now owns Solar Bear and the nonprofit Native Sun Community Power Development. He got his start at a company quietly funded early on by Prince.
That's what Prince was about. He was about the environment. He was about love. He was about trying to make the world a better place.
While many know Prince the performer, Bob could fill notepads on Prince the person.
He took a lot of us locals here in the Twin Cities and he showed us the world.
Bob talked a lot about the other bodyguards he worked with and said Prince's bodyguards had a reputation where if you worked for Prince, you could handle any detail out there. And Bob says that's because Prince expected a lot from them, which is no surprise to those who know how Prince ran his shows. Jana.
And how guarded he was about his privacy. You know, those bodyguards played a big role, and it sounds like he paid them right back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to give a shout out to NPR News who did the story and introduced me to Bob, because what a delight it was talking to him and hearing so many stories that we couldn't fit into that package.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Heidi. We'll be right back.